now is because my hair wasn't in. So now I done started on this style. Well, my grandmom started on this style for me. It's nowhere near finished, but it's the start of a hairstyle that I wanted to try with my real hair. And so, yes, I'm excited about that. And now I'm getting ready to do my nails. Can y'all believe these really cute nails was at freaking Dollar General? And I got them for free because the man at the register thought I was cute and paid for them for me. Hey, shout out to you, bruh. So now I'm just getting ready to do my nails. Tomorrow I'm gonna put some makeup on and I'm going to the Potter's house, Dallas. That's TD Jakes' church, Sarah Jakes Roberts' church, and I'm so excited about it. I really hope she's preaching that day, but even if she's not, I'm still gonna be very excited and thankful to be in the building. Because, and I'm gonna show y'all later, I'm giving away almost all of the products that I brought here for free.
My bad.
Alright, y'all, I'm so excited because not only is my nails finished and my hair finished, today I'm going to Pastor TD Jakes and Sarah Jakes Roberts' church, and I'm going to visit the church, and hopefully I run into Shantia Danger because I love her. But also, I'm passing out my sample sets, and I'm gonna put like clips of the video footage I took, but I took it like straight up and down. I'm gonna put clips in the after this video. Actually, so these are what the little baggies look like. They got my products. Some have whole bottles in them and some have sample sets on my products. This right here is an entire bag full. I'm not gonna reopen it, y'all, because it took a lot of time. But y'all hear that? Yeah. So I want to try to get there early, but right now I'm gonna take a shower, figure out which dress I'm gonna put on, and all of that. Okay, honey, so I just put that makeup on. And yeah. One time I put beads on these, but I'm not gonna do it before church, but yeah. I'm putting a little jacket on and whatnot, but yeah. I put this on because this is actually a little box locket that has like a scripture on it. I really did my makeup, y'all. Really did that. So I could either wear this jacket with it, because you know church will be cold, so I'm gonna put on the jacket. Or I could throw some color on with it and be Joseph in the coat of many colors. Now we'll need ironing and stuff and button up. This is my favorite jacket. Or I could do it like this. Nah. To my man. Thank you to my man. I'm just kidding. My man is Jesus. I'm going to church. I'm going to Pastor. All right, it's 18 minutes away, and I am on the way, and I cannot wait. That mug's so big. That's the church right there, y'all. That big, big, big building. Okay, so you can't even park at the church. They got all the entrances blocked out, but I'm just following what everybody else in the road is turning around doing. So I'm thinking this is a whole other parking lot across from the big church, y'all. Okay, yeah, you gotta park across the street, baby. This is so cool because I really could like pass some stuff out in this parking lot. I wonder if I could just leave it on a car.
Disruption, worship broke out in this room, and miracles started breaking out, and healing started breaking out, not because of one where you got loose. God passed me the baton to push you into who He always knew you could be. So I don't know if you're coming or not, but I want you to know that if you're going to be in the room, you better come ready to swing. I hear God say you better come stretched. You better come ready, because I'm going to make sure that when you leave out of that room, you're not the same woman that you used to be. When you leave out of that room, I'm going to make sure you got a squad. When you leave out of that room, I'm going to make sure you got heaven's resources backing you up. It to me. It must be that if He had gave it to me, it would have crushed me. So I thank you, God, that you didn't give me everything I was open for. Because if you had gave me everything I was open for, then I wouldn't even be here right now. I wish I had about 10 people in this room who didn't get everything they were open for. I was open. They got their fig leaves. But when God is walking through the cool of the garden and He asks, where are you? It lets us know that they were avoiding having to be in relationship with God. But they were not avoiding being in the place that God had put them. I wish I could say that. You see, some of you are patting yourself on the back because you're still in the vicinity even though you aren't in position. I'm attached, but I'm not connected the way I once was. I'm in the marriage, but I'm not connected the way. I'm just pushing through. In the business, but I'm not connected. I'm just pushing through. But you're not pushing through, you're actually pushing away. Because pushing through requires an element of confrontation. And if you think pushing through is how can I avoid it, or how can I punish it, then you never are offered the opportunity to be secure again. Because you're pushing away and not through. And God gave me this message because He told me that we are coming into a point in the earth where we need people who understand the difference between pushing through and pushing away. God help me. He showed me that until we're willing to have a confrontation with what happened to us when we were separated, that we cannot become secure enough to be in position. Man. Everything about you feeling strong when you push. It's not about you feeling capable or able. It's about you understanding that when you open yourself up for the Spirit of God to fall on you and in you, that resistance has an expiration. And it is important that you push through it Because once you recognize that you can push through hell and come out on the other side, hell cannot taunt you any longer. I don't know what pushing looks like for you. Maybe it is going to therapy. Maybe it is taking care of your health. I don't know what pushing is for you. Maybe it is finally assessing that business and determining what strategy needs to be in place. I don't know what you need to push through. But what I do know is this, is that you cannot push without the wind of the Holy Ghost.
Y'all, so tell me why you gotta take a whole bridge to get us across the street from the church to the other parking lot. That's so smart. They made that just for this. Got traffic going 72 different ways, baby. This is alright, y'all. So we are getting ready to take a Target run. We got Nana and the kids. And
Rah. Thank you.
And so we're going to Target. Now my real subscribers know how I feel about Target. You know, it's for the bougie people. But maybe since the change of scenery, I am a part of the bougie people now. So we're gonna go in there and price compare to Walmart, and I'm just gonna check it out, scope the scene.
Even when I used to wake up in the middle of the night, we'd be
Open sesame.
here we go.
Even the doors know who I am.
Turn it around.
It was a mop in there that I know is supposed to be $30 at Walmart. It was $50 up in there, and it's just overpriced. It's the overpricing for me. I feel like they price gouge, and they're not even extra friendly there. Like at Publix,
West Arbrook Boulevard towards South Fielder Road.
At Publix, they price gouge because they are so extra friendly. You know, they go out there and they help you. They don't even do that at Target, and they still charge you $20 more per item. So, 7 out of 10. Y'all know I gotta find me some nature to be in. Alright, so I'm here at the park with my kids early in the morning because you can only go to the park either by 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock at night in Texas. That is the only time that is cool. I'm having Bible study and I'm doing my reading for today and planning clothes for the week. I'm finally getting like adjusted, and I finally realized that I'm going to be staying here. It be the shrinkage for me. Y'all see how moisturized my daughter's scalp is? Like, y'all can. Every morning I get up and moisturize. Her scalp is in it, so.
How is my scalp still there? I thought it was gone by now.
Very moisturized. Even my son's scalp, and he got like the world's driest hair. So Savannah made my cupcakes, y'all. And she even did different shapes. And I can't wait for one for later, so I'm about to grab one now. So I'm fat, so I want to. I didn't want strawberry jelly. Icing. I wanted cream cheese because we already got strawberry. So let's do some cream cheese.
For conversation purposes, I just told you that. 777. Taking that leap of faith, leveling up.
Ooh la la.
The way they preyed upon you and told you it would work out, and when it doesn't go that way.
Out the way.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10, 10, 10.
Everybody that's hearing that, we all get a birthday wish. Not the
Okay, y'all, so I'm getting ready to go to my first karaoke night in Texas. This is my first karaoke night. This is my first karaoke night ever, actually, and this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Robert's house, Dallas. I remember the first time I moved here. I hardly had seen, like, the area I stayed in, I hardly saw black people or whatever. But I was like, it was like I found all the black, happy, supportive people. So when I got there, first of all, it's a big, big, big church. I didn't get there in time enough to park in the big parking lot, so they have another parking lot across the street. From that parking lot, you take a shuttle to the actual church, which is wild. But y'all know I brought my products, my sample sets, and while I was in the parking lot, the area I was in, basically, if you late, this is the part where you park at. So I just went ahead and gave all my products to the people that was in the parking lot. I took a few with me. I sat one by somebody's car, and they messaged me on Instagram, and they was like, I can't wait to try your products out. I've been seeing them same people, like a bunch of new people watching my Instagram business stories from, remember when I on my paper that I put inside, it has my Instagram or whatever. Then I got on the shuttle, and I even gave one to a girl in the shuttle. Just so happened she had her own business as well, so we networked. I thought that was really cool. Found out she was also a Virgo later, so Virgo gang. If you a Virgo, put Virgo gang in the comments, because I just want to see how many Virgos watch my channel. Then I went to the church, and as soon as I got there, it was the beginning of Sarah Jakes Roberts preaching, and I was like, oh my God, that was the whole point. I was like, I'm sorry, TD Jakes, but I did not come for TD Jakes. I came to see Sarah Jakes, and the message was pushed through. As y'all can see, I got a lot of clips from her preaching for y'all or whatever, and it was very moving. Like, the Holy Spirit was very heavy in the building, and I think that was like what was crazy, because you could tell everybody was so moved, because everybody was crying. Like, everybody just started shedding tears in the push through message. And instead of me like focusing on what the message was really about, which was like me pushing through here, I tried to literally fit the message, and this is probably for somebody else who does stuff like this, fit the message for me going back to Alabama out of fear. I tried to fit the message to I need to go back home and push through there, and I know that was not what was up, and that's not what God intended for me. Because shortly after, I was like, God, I need confirmation, because I literally took her message and like literally used it to fit what I thought was best for me and what I wanted for me, and not what God had for me. And I literally got a phone call from a family member that I thought would be upset about the move, and she gave me insight and intel on a decision that I was about to make. And it was really, the phone call was really the confirmation I needed to know that, what are you doing? You're operating in fear. This is where you're supposed to be. This is where you're supposed to be building a life for your children. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. And so I really appreciate her. If she watching, I love you. I've always just thought highly of her, and she has just a good personality, good vibe and stuff. And so yeah, that is what like put the first confirmation. So me, I need about 37 confirmations. So even after that phone call, I was like, God, I need one more confirmation that you want me to stay here. I was on TikTok, and I get on TikTok, and this lady is like prophesying, doing a preaching message, like giving a Bible study, preaching message, prophesying, all that in one on the TikTok. And I could not click out the video. Like, I tried to scroll, it wouldn't let me scroll. My phone just stuck on that video, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna let God use her. Guess what this lady say? Dallas, Texas, and she got a conference coming up, and I would really like to go. But on top of that, her message was about the story of Sarah and Abraham. And she was talking about the difference in your mess, you creating your own mess and having to get back out of it, and then God's mess. And it was so freaking powerful, because she was saying instead of Sarah being obedient and remembering the promise God told her, which was that she was going to have a son by her husband, Abraham, because she couldn't wait for the promise, because she was afraid it wasn't going to happen, because she was in her head, because she let the devil get into her mind and maneuver her thoughts, which is also what Sarah Jakes Roberts was talking about, letting the devil get into your mind, and that all it takes is the devil to give you a thought. Instead, she created her own mess that eventually she would have to get herself out of. She let, was it Hagar, have a baby by her husband, which created, she was telling how she would have had a life of peace had she listened to God. So had I listened to God and stayed here, I would have a life of peace. If I got in this other situation that I was going to make, I would have created my own mess. And she was talking about how Sarah basically created a war in her own home. And now she has to figure out a way to get, and then how one of the sons was blessed, and then how the other son was kind of like, because he wasn't something that was supposed to be there for real. That was something she went out her way to do because she couldn't listen to God's and trust and wait on his promise and operate in faith. And so the conversation and that happened in the same day, and I was like, okay, face the music. Even though it feels like I'm going backwards, which to me feels like a mess and had me in like a super long period of depression. At the end of the day, God's mess and this is something that I'm literally just in my head. Like, I'm creating my own mess by making it more than what it is, when it's really not that big a deal. I have to learn, you know, to accept help. And I just been doing everything on my own for a very long time, and so it be feeling bad. It made me feel bad. And so, but I decided, you know, you can always, anyway, y'all, what I'm saying is, don't create your own mess, and then you're gonna have to, because God will get you out of your own mess. I mean, God will get you out of the mess like he created. If it seems like a mess to you, that may seem like a mess to you, but you have to go and fix your own mess when you create it. So she was talking about how Sarah had to basically do her own thing to fix what she had done, blah 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 blah. So anyway, yeah. And so also this week I've been adjusting. I went out with my grandma. We went to karaoke night, and I'm gonna insert a clip of karaoke night. But karaoke night was so much fun. Everybody was a blast. It's so crazy how in Texas they gave me a big tequila sunrise this big for $6. But if I was in Mobile, Alabama, they would have gave me a cup this small, watered down, and I'm talking about it was actual alcohol. Like, they would have gave me the most watered down $15 cup of alcohol, like tequila sunrise, and it would have been barely any alcohol. And I just, it's a different vibe. It was so much fun, y'all. I got up there and I did Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. I'm gonna have to chop it up a little bit, but the crowd was screaming for me. I had so much fun. I met a bunch of people, and everywhere I go, I meet, I network. I, you know, mention my YouTube channel, bring up my business. I get people's Instagram so I can, you know, start networking and building what you call it here. And then also, I found out that my business marketing consultant, shout out to you who I bought my business marketing work from and everything. Guess what church she goes to? The Potter's House, Dallas. And she lives in Texas. So we're going to be linking up soon and having lunch. And it's like, okay, I'm already starting to find my group of people. The only thing I need to do is overcome myself, overcome the inner fear that's inside of me. Because for 2 days here, I was just in this heavy fear that I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to live up to what people want me to be. I'm not going to be this. I just was so hard on myself. And I thank God for that same lady. Another message came up last night. And she was just basically talking about how after, and it's another confirmation. She was talking about how after them folks, who them folks was? Oh, when Moses brought them people out of Egypt and they saw all the things God done for him, and he delivered them out of Egypt. A trip that was supposed to take them 11 days took them 400 days because they were mentally and could not release the prison in their mind. And it was so powerful. I'm gonna have to get her name later and let y'all know who she was in my comments. But they were in a, oh my God, a blue jay. That's so crazy. They were mentally in a prison. A mental prison. They still had the mindset from Egypt. And that was another thing. I keep trying to go back to who I was and have the mindset of who I was here, when the new mindset needs to be that everything I need is already within me. And so I don't know who this message is for, and I don't know whoever needs to hear that, but the battle, and she was talking about how the enemy in the battle was no longer Pharaoh. God delivered them from Pharaoh. The enemy that made an 11 trip be 400 days or years or however long, what is it, was they were still fighting the enemy in themselves. They suffer with doubt. They suffer with internal mental issues and spirits, and basically God was giving them all that time to release all of that, so that when he brought them into the promise, they would have the right mindset for the promise. Because God doesn't want to give anybody the promise and you got the wrong mindset for it. And so that's the end of this video, y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all enjoyed the comment, if y'all enjoyed the video, leave a comment. I know y'all like, what is she doing? We just left Sally's Beauty because them last nails, they lasted me like 2-3 days. I want to start doing my own nails for real, and I want to find a glue that lasts. So on TikTok, everybody said the beauty secrets from Sally Beauty was the best thing popping for press on nails. So I just prepped my nails and I'm about to do my nails. And honey child, we about to see. This girl said her nails stayed on 3 weeks with these, and baby, I want to know if she lied to me. Because I'm gonna go back on the live, and I'm gonna go back on her video, my bad, and I'm gonna say, you lied to me. My nails broke in 2 days, and I know I prep, cuticle prep, alcohol prep, and everything else. But I love y'all, and that's the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. And yes, so I'm gonna start alternating my content out. You know, some weeks y'all will get a video, different videos, and some weeks y'all will get a weekly vlog. And that's because I want to take more time to edit my vlogs. I want to take more time to put editing into my vlogs, and that makes the vlog prolonged. So in the meantime, while I'm learning and playing with new editing apps and software, I want to also while I'm playing with these new devices, I want to be dropping videos. So we're gonna alternate from a video to a vlog, So I'm starting 5 new habits starting August 1st, and that's the next video. It's gonna be the 5 new habits that I'm starting for August 1st. Now that I'm changing my mindset and realizing that I am enough and I am what I needed this whole time. So love y'all.